hopTo Work provides instant BYOD functionality by plugging into existing Microsoft Remote Desktop Services infrastructure as a way to connect into the corporate network. This is done without requiring any network configuration work nor introducing any security concerns. The use of existing infrastructure allows hopTo to easily provide access to resources such as shared files, SharePoint sites, the corporate intranet, and so on. In order to get started with hopTo Work, we will need to download the hopTo Work app from the App Store and have one or more working Microsoft Remote Desktop Services hosts that will serve as the backend for hopTo Work. Let's start by installing the hopTo Work agent on our Microsoft Remote Desktop Services host. We launch the installer, accept the license agreement, and in just a few seconds, the hopTo Work agent is installed. Before we head on to the iPad, we can take a quick look at the group policy settings that control the hopTo product on a granular basis. These are all optional, and for now, I'll just go ahead and configure a SharePoint site that we'd like to be able to access with hopTo. Since these settings are stored inside a group policy object, they can apply to an Active Directory group or to individual users. Amazingly, that is all we need to do on the backend in order to get up and running with hopTo Work. Next, we launch the hopTo Work client on our iPads. Here, we will connect to our hopTo-enabled Windows host using standard RDS addresses and credentials. We type in our RDS gateway address and provide a valid login account. The account is the standard RDS account provided to the user and will typically be an Active Directory account. The settings are stored so we only have to type them once, with the exception of our password, which is not cached by default. With this, we're ready to connect to the host. Upon first connection to the hopTo host, we see an aggregation of our documents, brought in from a number of sources such as the desktop and My Documents folders on our user profile, and from network shares. We also see documents from the SharePoint site that we configured earlier in the group policy objects. Notice how hopTo was able to bring these documents together with absolutely no configuration work. That's one of the benefits of our deep integration with the Microsoft backend infrastructure. Whatever is available to an end user on their Windows desktop becomes instantly accessible the moment they log into hopTo Work. hopTo Work is an advanced file manager with a rich feature set capable of managing favorite files and folders, providing easy access to recently accessed files, and managing a variety of on-premise and cloud storage options such as Dropbox, Box, and Microsoft OneDrive, to name a few. hopTo delivers a tabbed view for multitasking on multiple documents and viewing multiple storage locations simultaneously. Swiping left on any file or folder presents us with rich file management features, including deleting, sharing, and organizing files. Tapping on a file opens it for editing. hopTo Work supports rich editing of Word, Excel, and PowerPoint documents by leveraging an existing Microsoft Office installation on the Windows desktop. This is a full-featured document editor with a beautiful touch-friendly user interface. For added security, the document never leaves the corporate network. What we're seeing here is essentially a remote editing session. The document is being edited on the Windows host, but with an elegant, touch-friendly user interface. hopTo Work supports tables, track changes, inserting images and graphics, and other rich formatting capabilities. Let's now keep this document open and head back to the File Manager and open another document. This time, let's open a PowerPoint presentation. As you can see, hopTo provides a touch-friendly presentation editor with a rich feature set. Once again, it is based on Office running on the Windows host, which means perfect Office compatibility and a rich feature set. One of my favorite features is inserting images directly from the web. Rather than going to a web browser, searching for an image, downloading it, then inserting it into the presentation, we can directly search and insert an image from Google Image Search. It's really easy. You'll notice that the tabbed interface offers easy, elegant switching between multiple documents, and that our Word document is still open with all of our changes intact. Saving a document saves it back to where it was opened from, whether it's SharePoint, a network share, or cloud storage. Next, let's go back to the File Manager to look at another key hopTo Work feature, Legacy Application Support. Because we're connected to a Windows host, we're able to launch Windows applications inside the hopTo workspace. The apps being shown on this list are apps published by the system admin using Microsoft's Remote App feature. When we launch a legacy app, rather than delivering the entire Windows desktop, hopTo presents individual applications as tabs in the workspace. Apps are fully functional, and they live alongside other components on the hopTo workspace, such as folders and documents being edited. Let me launch an additional app so we can see how effective it is to have individual apps and tabs. It really works well with the powerful hopTo multitasking design. That's about it for today's brief demo. Thank you for watching.